I have to deal with my mother the same way. It's business, just business, nothing personal. So when you brought your feelings into the ring, did that affect your ability to win? Absolutely, absolutely. Because once your feelings are in the ring, you start thinking, wow, I don't want to get hit, and you become apprehensive. When that happens, it's over. It was good while it lasted for Jake, but it's not going to last much longer. You're fat, Jake. Mike Tyson recently launched a vicious attack on Jake Paul, threatening to ruin Jake's boxing career and sparking significant controversy in the boxing world. What exactly happened to provoke Tyson, who is always fierce? Let's break it all down in this video. Make sure to watch until the very end. Becoming a genuine contender doesn't happen in 4 years of celebrity boxing. Jake Paul, however, doesn't seem to accept this fact. He appears to be the next big thing in professional boxing, boasting online about defeating retired athletes and MMA fighters. In interviews, he's been taunting Tyson and throwing numerous jabs at the legendary boxer. Just when we thought Mike Tyson was above all that, he delivered a verbal knockout in front of millions at a press conference in Arlington, Texas. It led us to believe that Jake might have locked himself in a room and cried until he couldn't cry anymore. This wasn't a typical comedy show. In his prime, Tyson said, "He's fat. He should be lean and mean, but he's fat and funky. I saw him with his shirt off, and he's fat. I thought, did you start training already? People see you as very authentic and transparent." No. You're not putting on any kind of act. You're Mike Tyson. You're yourself. We all face adversities in life. We lose people and everything else. But in my situation, I wanted to be up more than anyone in the world wanted me to be down. That's why I'm here talking to him, because I don't let anyone bring me down. No one can bring me down. They can shoot me, put me in prison, but they can't stop me from being the greatest at what I do in the boxing world. Tyson is well known, and we all understand that it's not child's play, usually silent until pushed to the brink, at which point he unleashes a merciless strike. He verbally attacked Jake in public, and to be honest, it will take a while for Jake to get over the emotional trauma. Moreover, Tyson claimed to have evidence that all of Jake's previous victories had been rigged. We'll cover that later in the video. During an interview, Tyson praised Jake's accomplishments, but he said the fights were rigged. The opponents were paid to take a dive, and they were all staged. Tyson continued, questioning Jake's ability to box, saying his defense is practically non-existent, his punches lack force, and his footwork is clumsy. The idea that Jake might ever truly be a contender was dismissed by Tyson as a joke. Tyson produced receipts, records, and statements from informants corroborating his allegations regarding Jake's rigged bouts. The boxing community was shocked by these revelations, which raised serious questions about the integrity of the celebrity boxer and cast doubt on Jake's entire boxing career. In the meantime, social media is out of control. Supporters are split. Some applaud Tyson for stating the obvious, while others stand up for Jake, claiming Tyson's attack is motivated by jealousy or a need to remain relevant. Memes and hashtags are trending, turning this boxing rivalry into a major online event. Tyson has a history of breaking bones, and it doesn't seem like getting older will change that. You should be apprehensive about taking on the legendary Mike Tyson, because there will undoubtedly be repercussions. At one point, even Joe Rogan said that Tyson's punches felt like a truck hitting you. One thing is clear. This won't be ending anytime soon. At the Arlington press conference, Tyson responded with a verbal smackdown masterclass that left Jake looking like a lost sheep. With 44 knockouts in 58 fights, Tyson has amassed one of the fiercest records in history and became the youngest heavyweight champion at 20. Not too bad, wouldn't you say? Mike Tyson was blunt on his podcast, Hotboxing with Mike Tyson. He said, "I'm going to destroy him. This is not a game." He dismissed Jake's boxing career with a laugh, saying he hasn't really faced a fighter yet. Upon closer inspection, Tyson isn't that far from the truth. Tyson's name is linked to strength and violence. His coach, Rafael Cordero, made it clear that this fight is not a typical high school prank, citing Tyson's unwavering work ethic and capacity to outtrain boxers half his age. There's no denying Tyson and Jake's vastly different backgrounds and skill sets. At the Arlington press conference, Tyson's statement crushed Jake's arrogance. Jake has been enjoying victories over non-boxers, but now he faces a true legend who will devour him before the bell rings. The world watches as Tyson prepares to enter the ring, knowing Jake has unleashed a real beast. Day 2, I'm getting ready for you. Tyson knows more about boxing than Jake ever will. While Jake's current status as a boxer means something, Tyson's experience is unparalleled. Jake recently lost to a real boxer and has fought MMA fighters with little boxing knowledge. Fans note that this isn't a joke. Tyson, even in his prime, is getting ready. Jake, training with BJ Flores using modern techniques, hasn't faced anyone like Tyson. Tyson emphasized that the experience of a true legend can't be replicated by sophisticated training. Jake's training might make for interesting social media, but Tyson's raw strength and perseverance define a champion. Experience in the ring can't be faked. At the press conference, tension was palpable as two boxing icons from different eras squared off. Jake exuded youthful confidence, buoyed by victories over non-boxers and social media fans. Across from him stood Tyson, exuding subdued intensity, his record casting a long shadow. Each word from Tyson bore the weight of decades in the ring. Amid the media flurry, Tyson's former opponent, Evander Holyfield, warned Paul was undervaluing Tyson. It's one thing to fight athletes, it's another to fight a legend. KSI asked, "What in the hell went through your mind when you said you wanted to fight Mike Tyson?" Jake replied, "I love the biggest challenges in the world. That's what's made my entire career, taking big risks." Jake continued his provocative social media remarks, asserting he's boxing's future and Tyson's career is ending. This stirred the boxing community, provoking discussion and criticism from those who view Tyson as iconic. As the fight nears, all odds favor Tyson, with experts and fans believing his background and skill will outweigh Jake's arrogance. Analysts view Paul's antics as a major diversion aimed at Tyson. Lennox Lewis noted Paul's poking a lion he can't control. Tyson's intense training schedule suggests a comeback, showing his years of experience haven't tempered the intensity that made him formidable. The boxing world holds its breath. Will Tyson's skill match Paul's youthful exuberance? We'll find out after the fight. Paul lives in the comfortable world of social media, while the boxing ring is starkly different. Tyson's punches can devastate opponents, making them consider themselves lucky to survive. It's concerning that Paul seems unaware of the harsh reality ahead. Tyson's punches are strong and accurate. Paul's antics have stirred the boxing community, but haven't prepared him for the task ahead. Tyson's record is a compilation of wins, evidence of his unparalleled strength and skill. Despite his resilience, the former champion was defeated in the 4th round of their 1988 fight against Larry Holmes. Paul continues to mock Tyson, but it becomes clear how serious the situation is. This is a real bout against one of the greatest boxers, not just another YouTube exhibition. Jake has always approached boxing with a mindset that falls short of appreciating the sport's seriousness. He seemed to challenge Tyson on impulse without considering the repercussions. At 27, Jake grew up in a social media world, distorting perceptions of reality. Jake Paul's boxing career is an example of precision planning and execution. He has avoided fights with real professional boxers, choosing opponents from other sports. In his first fight, Jake set the tone by stopping YouTuber Deji Olatunji, who had never boxed professionally, by TKO in the 5th round. He then fought more high-profile non-boxers, successfully piquing public curiosity. He promptly stopped Anison Jib, another YouTuber, via 1st round TKO. In November 2020, he famously stopped former NBA player Nate Robinson in the 2nd round, despite Robinson's impressive athletic background, having no prior boxing experience.